What's going on, guys? Yash here. Welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone is absolutely having a great day. Today's topic is something a little bit more interesting. As you can see, I'm not in my computer. I'm not showing you guys a tutorial or anything like that. As you guys know, we're dealing with this current pandemic called coronavirus, or also known as COVID-19. So, I've been recently, emerging myself, reading more articles, watching more YouTube videos of, just interesting things. Sometimes I come about, different e-commerce things. Sometimes I come about, things regarding real estate and stocks and whatnot. But just a few hours ago, as I was eating lunch, I actually came across this video. And, don't get me wrong, a lot of people may already know about this kind of certain topic, as you can see from the thumbnail and, the title of this video. But I think it's pretty interesting, especially, as most of you guys may be or are thinking of getting started into e-commerce right now. Obviously, um, you know 20, 30, 40 years ago, e-commerce wasn't really as prominent. It almost kind of didn't exist. But we're going to be talking about commerce, right? Basically still selling products to the consumer market. That's kind of the main idea I want you guys to get from this, and kind of the main takeaway, which I'm going to be talking about towards the end. So I found out that and again, I didn't really know about this, okay? Some of you may have. In 1975, this guy named Gary Dial, or Gary Dial. His first name is Gary. Gary, last name is Dahl. So forgive me if I'm saying it incorrectly, but he basically became an overnight millionaire from selling pet rocks. And yes, literally, like, pet rocks, something that I can literally find right now in my backyard as I'm sitting on my porch right now. And he sold, I think, a few million units of these pet rocks, okay? And he was literally, I think the cost price for each pet rock was like 95 cents, under a dollar, and he was selling it at 3.95, right? And he had insane profit margins. I think he stated that he was selling close to 100,000 pet rocks every single day, and in 6 to 8 months, he cleared about $15 million in revenue, or $15 million in sales, which is absolutely amazing. And what's really, really funny, I'm gonna be actually diving in my website, or on my computer, so you can actually see his website, that he actually included a 20 to 30 page user manual on how to basically take care of the specific rock. And he basically also had like a cat, like kind of like a cat, like a pet basket. If you ever like bought a bird from a pet store or something, they basically put the bird, and they have like some food, they have a little bit of holes in it. You basically carry it like that, like a little cardboard box for this specific pet rock as well. So I just find that really, really amusing. And why? Because his main reasoning was that a lot of people were complaining about their pets, probably not out of hate, or probably most of them not out of hate, but a lot of them were complaining about how their pet rocks, or sorry, how their pets were like a nuisance, or it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to clean up, or if they didn't have pets, and if someone wanted to get pets, they were just a lot of work, and it just wasn't worth it. So that's the kind of selling point that he made very obvious to people. And that's when people actually started to buy these pet rocks. And one person heard from another person heard from another. Obviously, he wasn't running Facebook ads, he wasn't running Google ads, or selling them on Instagram or Amazon back then. It was all word of mouth. It was all through through kind of hard media, right? Not through digital media in this day and age that we have access to, when we want to sell something online. So I just think it's personally really, really interesting on how he literally brought that idea to life. And his main selling point kind of really touched people on an emotional level, right? A pet rock, again, isn't something that he invented. It's something that already exists. But the idea of owning a pet rock, and why to own a pet rock, he kind of made that very, very clear, right? So what I'm trying to say here is that really focus on the message and kind of what that buying point will be of your potential customer, right? In this case, his rock was very, very widely targetable. It didn't really matter what age you were, what skin color, what ethnicity, what race, what gender. If you wanted a pet, or if you already had a pet and you wanted something different, you could go ahead and buy a pet rock. So again, really focus on kind of finding kind of what that selling point is, right? In this case, again, he dove into that emotional kind of mindset. He kind of, put forward an emotional trigger, towards people, and it was a very, very easy buy from him. Again, like he was selling 100 grand units every single day. That's not something easy, and that's without any like digital advertising, obviously. So I think in 2012 a company did buy out the company, which is called literally the Pet Rock, or they did buy out the patent if he had one. um, by the way, I will include 2 or 3 links in the description so you can read more about this, more in detail. Obviously, I don't want to make this video too long. I just thought this was pretty interesting, so I wanted to share with you guys. But, they did buy out the company or the patent, whatever you call it, and, it is now on some retail shelves again, and I think it's selling for $19.95 now. So I don't think it's selling as much anymore, like 100,000 units every single day, but I think it's kind of seen something as like an antique or something that's very witty and comical now. So anyway, let's jump into my computer, guys, so I can actually show you the website very, very quickly, and you guys can actually see how we actually marketed it in terms of like the packaging and stuff like that. I just thought it was very, very interesting. So yeah, guys, by the way, if you do like this video, and subscribe to my channel and turn on your post notification bells as well. Let's jump into my computer. What's up, guys? So we're now in my computer, and this is their actual site, petrock.com. And again, before it was selling at $3.95, now it's selling it at only $19.95. It says the Pet Rock is back, and it's super updated as to 2020. So it is definitely still selling. And you also get a certificate of authenticity for the official Pet Rock. And like I was saying, there's basically like a little pet carrier box, as I was, explaining to you guys before, and it comes with some like mesh right here. So it's just really, really funny. It's really comical. Pre-trained to sit and hey, best of your Pet Rock is the only Pet Rock that will never run away. And again, remember kind of that pain point I was telling you for people that already have pets or that are wanting to get pets, but they don't want to deal with the responsibilities. It says, you'll never have to need to feed, walk, bath, groom, or neuter. They partnered up with the Minions. They partnered up with American Girl, Just Magic. So again, they have different ways to kind of get the Pet Rock's name out there and create that brand awareness for it as well. So I think it's really, really smart of how the marketing is personally made for it. Obviously people know that the Rock's not going to be alive or anything like that, but they're still being sold upon something like this. And then you can also see that it's also still selling on Amazon as well. It says, Pet Rock, authentic and approved by the original creator, Gary Dale, or Dale, however you really say it. Perfect desk, pet and friend that will be your rock through this moment. So, again, it's a good novelty gift, right, for retired parents and kids and stuff like that, especially kind of now, as the name of the Pet Rock has evolved over time, and when that company did buy in 2012. So again, guys, I just kind of wanted to show you how this guy made millions and millions of dollars, and it's still something that's kind of still known and kind of still is selling. So again, just wanted to make this really short, quick, raw video for you guys. I just want to kind of talk to you guys and share my thoughts as I came across something like this afternoon while I was just literally eating lunch at my apartment. So with that being said, guys, any questions, thoughts, concerns, please do drop them in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Other than that, guys, I'll be coming with some more e-commerce related content, specifically dropshipping related content in the coming few weeks. So yeah, guys, stay safe. I'll check you guys soon. Peace.